This clip is sponsored by American Mobile. If you're a nurse interested in traveling, visit americanmobile.com to get started.
So UWorld is a question bank. It's technology. It's so odd that we talk about technology and how can it be used in nursing education. When we were struggling in 2018 and we were at our wits' end, like, well, how are we going to get these students prepared to go and take this licensure exam? What can we do? And we had been using a product, and I won't say what the product was, but we were using a product to help our students take practice questions and take practice tests, and it just was not a great predictor for us, and it wasn't prepping our students. I don't know what the disconnect was, but it wasn't working. And we had a student in 2015, who had used the UWorld product before, and I remembered it. And I was like, let me reach out and just get the name of this product. And I said, we're going to try this with our students. I had no idea if it was going to work, but let's just see. But I had read an article that said that students need to take at least 6,000 questions or so before they go to take their NCLEX exam.
Wow.
They needed that kind of practice. Okay. Well, UWorld holds, the UWorld question bank holds 2,000 unique questions.
Okay.
I said, okay. So we're going to make the students, before they graduate, they have to take every question. That's all we knew. We didn't have any policy. We just take the questions.
Yeah.
So they did that. And our score went up to, I think, 84% the following year.
The NCLEX pass rates?
The NCLEX pass rate went up from 78 to 84%.
Wow.
Was like, okay, with our student population, we have something going here. We have, but now we need to formalize this. We need a policy. We need to, because, students, if you do not attach some type of incentive, and we always we don't want to be punitive with our students when we're doing things. We want to make sure that there's a purpose to it. So we were like, but if we tell them there are points attached to it, then maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll be more incentivized to get this done. Yeah. And so we tried to come up with a policy. So the next year, the score actually dipped a little bit. It was like 82 point something, 82.4 maybe was the score. And we were like, well, maybe we need a more robust policy. And then here comes COVID. I was like, oh no, our scores are going to be, the students are not on campus. We have no control of what they're doing. We don't know if they're going to do this right. And we only assigned UWorld in the last semester. And what we asked the students to do with the policy finally looks like this. There are 2,000 questions. You have to complete the 2,000 questions, but kicker, you have to make at least 65% on these questions because it scores you. And we were finding that students were having to take the questions multiple times to get to the 65%. So some students were taking 2,500 questions. Some students were taking 5,000 questions because they were having to repeat. But you know what? If you're repeating it, then hopefully, eventually, you're going to learn whatever it was that you were missing.
Right.
And, that's the year that we had we got to our 100% pass rate because now they're getting their points and they're needing their points. And we have found something that works for us because we have a true policy that's attached to this. And we found I really believe that UWorld, I called it a game changer for us and for our students because, again, when we started our conversation, I said that my students are not good standardized test takers.
Right.
And this was something that helped them to get to where, well, I can't say that anymore. You know what? They're pretty decent standardized test takers by the time they leave our program. Yeah. Because we have built in some things to help them to get to that. And we want to make sure, if we bring you into the nursing program, if you progress through the nursing program, you graduate from the nursing program, then you know what? You deserve to be a nurse. Because we know we've given you the skill to practice at the bedside.
Yeah.
One exam should not prevent you from following your dream and getting to completion.